What's going on, everybody? Quaku here, back with another video. Today, as I said in the Spigen Tough Armor video, I will show you guys this here game controller. It is the GameSirX2 Type C, and basically it is a mobile game controller for pretty much any phone, but I got it specifically for folding devices. Folding devices such as this here Surface Duo, and also the Galaxy Z Fold 3 that I showcased in the last one. Now, I can tell you one thing after using it for a little bit, that if you have a case on either one, even the Surface Duo's case, like the little bumpers on it where it raises the edges of the Type-C port, you won't be able to use this with it. So like the Galaxy Z Fold, if I have that Spigen case on, this controller rather will not work at all because it needs better contact with this Type-C port right here. And the Type-C port cannot be pulled out where it can like extend or anything like that. That's kind of something I wish that they would improve in a version 2 or version 3. One other thing too is the little buttons. So they have your typical it says BAYX. I almost said K. It's kind of interesting why they put A here when you should put the A, in my opinion, here, just so it's like Xbox controls, but I guess this is like more Nintendo controls. I'm not actually sure why the A and B is switched. I'm sure you can swap the layout of it. You got a home button down here. You got a GameSir button here, and that's for the GameSir app. Actually, this is the start button. What am I saying? And this is like a select button, a secondary button. This down here is the GameSir button. And then you got some R2, R1s. They're more like Nintendo Switch Joy-Con clicky, triggers, in that they don't have depth at all. They just click and unclick. They have a state of 0 and 1, on or off. It's got some grips in the back, feels pretty good. It's kind of ergonomic. It's not actually perfectly flat, so that's actually another really good thing that they seem to learn from Nintendo in not making it perfectly flat. I still wish that they were more rounded, so that way it's more ergonomic, because my hands kind of do this. They don't really do this, but I can understand where they're coming from. Now, another thing that it did come with, it came with some tips right here. I'm not going to take them off, but what they do is they allow you to just take off these tips here off the analog sticks, and that way you can have different size tips, because there seems to be a very big tip, smaller tips, and all that stuff. So those are your things. Also, another nice thing it came with a nice carrying case for it, so you can keep your GameSir nice and tucked aside. It's got GameSir written on it. It's a hard case, so it's pretty solid in my opinion. Let me just get this out. There we go. I'm not even sure. It might. No, the Nintendo Switch Lite is not that small. So now the next thing, let me see how it fits with a Z Fold 3, or actually any folding phone, any cell phone in general, but specifically the Z Fold 3. So let me line up the ports here. There we go. And then there we go. I heard the click. And then boom. So you already see that there's a light right here that's turned on, which means that it works. So now let me unlock the device. Okay, it says allow GameSir. There's an app, by the way, and it says here allow GameSir to access GameSir Type-C. Okay. And then now let me pull up GameSir. They have an app here. It's kind of funky in that it's not rotating for me at all. I don't know why, even though the controller's attached. But they have a bunch of games that they recommend that you play with the GameSir app now, or the GameSir controller. And then they have play game tab here. You can firmware upgrade, gamepad test. And once again, it's okay. Now it rotates. So you can see that the left analog stick, just like that, it does work. Right analog stick. I'm not sure why it thinks that the left joystick is the right D-pad. Or the D-pad. It shouldn't think of that way. I guess because they're kind of mapped to be the same thing, only one is directional and one is analog. You got your A, B, X, Y, and so on. So that works. So now, you know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to jump into Xbox Game Pass, because that's probably what you want to see, and see how that works with this here GameSir. Bear with me. All right, so here we are booted into some Halo Infinite. As you know, again, Xbox controllers have A down here, so it's A over here normally, so you have to press B on this controller for A. So it's going to be kind of confusing at first. I'm not even gonna go into an actual game right now because of just recording set. Let's go to training mode and just see how the controls feel on it. All right, so right now there's a little lag just because of the cloud gaming portion of it, but overall it feels good. It feels good. Obviously behind a camera it's very hard to control this because I'm kind of on an angle, but I can tell you that the exact Xbox controls, try to get them, it's very hard. It's very hard to do this behind a camera. But I gotta say, it feels good. This controller, I guess one thing I can say is, if you are gonna get this controller, I highly recommend. There we go, first kill right there. I highly recommend probably making the analog stick a little bigger. Let's swap some weapons to the pistol. All right. Yeah, use the bigger analog stick grips because it's gonna help you so much. The analog sticks are kind of small for me, so it kind of feels weird on my. He's coming after me. Got him. Oh no, that's it. Oh no, I got him. Okay. Almost. I don't even know what happened there. Nope, that's like a weird animal right there. All right. All right, let's try to get this melee. Got him, headshot. Got him, headshot. All right, yeah, I think you've seen enough. So if I press this home button here, you see the Xbox guide. I can hit quit game. Oops, I see I keep pressing the B button to quit the game. Quit game, just like that. Okay, I've quit the game. Sure, it did great. All right, so now you can see that the controls of it feels good. Like everything just feels pretty solid to me. Mobile games will obviously do better, or games that are installed natively on your, I want to say console, on your phone will actually work way better with this thing. It also has a USB-C port at the bottom there, so I think that also supports pass-through charging. And yeah, that's in a nutshell. Oops, that in a nutshell is the GameSirX2 USB Type-C. Again, you can get it on Amazon. I believe it was $69, $69.99. So I think it's cheaper average than the Razer Kishi, and it actually supports your most phones. In fact, pretty much every phone out there. Let me turn this off, and actually the final test, what I'm gonna do, I'll just show you guys what I meant about how the Surface Duo does not fit it. So this is the Surface Duo, OG Surface Duo. It's got this little raised edge over here, and then it definitely has a raised edge because of right here, and this is where the Type-C port is right there, as you can tell. And if I don't have anything on this Surface Duo, this will work like a charm, but you can see right there the contact is not enough. You see right there, the contact is not enough. Take off the case or the bumper and this will work perfectly, and therefore you will actually be able to play your Game Pass games on the Surface Duo, so like seamlessly. So overall I gotta say this is a really solid product. Good purchase, especially if you travel a lot like I'm about to start doing. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this. Have you tried it? Do you own one? Do you have any other game controllers, all-in-one game controllers that you think are useful, just like the Gamesir here? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.